And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came down upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day, in the city of David, the Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God, and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. Normally around this time of year, it's always a crapshoot whether I can watch a Charlie Brown Christmas special. And if you couldn't tell, that's not only a quote from the Bible, but that's also what Linus says in that iconic speech. For me, it's always a crapshoot again whether or not I can actually see it, because I never know what it's on. And I'm sure for a lot of you, that's probably the same. So, if nothing else, I hope I can facilitate this, or at least facilitate trying to see a glimpse of it for all of you. Good morning, and happy Sunday, everybody. This is the State of My Being address. Now, for those of you who are new, the State of My Being address is something I do every 100 days. It's basically to sort of keep tabs just solely on myself. And don't misunderstand me, I never try to be selfish with this. It's just that in the last 100 days, I've said I was excited about some things, or feeling down about some things, or whatever my mood was. But through it all, I never took an opportunity to elaborate on it. So, this is essentially what I do every 100 days. Now, why is it every 100 days, you might ask? Well, I would feel that any longer I would potentially forget to do it, and any sooner it would potentially be rather repetitive. Plus, we look to really any number with multiple zeros in it as a sign of significance. So I feel every 100, that's good enough. Not too much, not too little, just right. Just like a little bit right here. From the photo, sorry. So, how am I doing? Well, it's actually something I need to think about, believe it or not. Because I will be 100% honest. The last 100 days have been nothing short of a whirlwind for me. I mean, as you guys can clearly tell, I'm in a new apartment. So that's always something, new and different. Insert Frozen 2 song here. Although that does remind me, I did see Frozen 2 during the last 100 days. That was really awesome. I saw a lot of great shows began. Some ended. I've been catching up on some old friends. But let's all be real here. The thing I am most happy for is the reason why I get up every single day. It is the reason why I can wake up smiling saying, you know what, this day may be hard, but I can do it. And that is, on November 7th, 2019, I became an uncle to twins. And it fills me with so much joy every day. In fact, I got to see them yesterday, and I got to hold them both. Whenever I do hold my twin nephews, though, I try and make sure I hold on to them for an equal amount of time, because, I don't want to play favorites. I love both of my nephews equally. I will never play favorites, ever. because that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. So I got to hold on to both of them, and it was funny. Not in a ha-ha way, but in a peculiar way. See, every single time I've seen my nephews in some capacity, well, a couple times maybe they're crying, but not like loud crying. But they're not comfortable, if you will. But for whatever reason, when I'm near, they're just calm. I just hold them like this, essentially. And yeah. For the record, I'm not going to try and hold both of my nephews like that at the same time, because that would be most likely very dangerous, and I'm not going to do that. But know that I do get to hold my nephews, and every time I hold on to both of them, you can't fake what emotional response you get from holding on to an infant. It's the most beautiful thing ever. It fills me with so much joy that I am now an uncle. Because, for one, I get to say I can't choose between my two nephews because I love them both. But more importantly, it's a sign that the future is here. And don't misunderstand. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be doing videos over there. Don't worry. That's going to be going on no matter what. But honestly, don't get me wrong. I'm probably going to get some Christmas gifts. During the holiday season, I'll be sure to give some to select few people. There's actually a special friend of mine who works at Bernie Murray's who are making something extra special for. And of everything I'll get, everything I'll see, everything I do. And don't get me wrong, there was a lot of great things that happened in the last 100 days. Again, I saw Frozen 2, I saw Steven Universe the movie. Being in a new apartment's been different, but more often than not, it's definitely been the good way, in which the good most definitely outweighs the bad. That's all been fantastic. Not to mention, I got to go back to Trinity Pauling. I got to see my alma mater. I got to see all of my brothers. Well, not all of my brothers, but some of them. There's a whole lot of us. It wouldn't shock me at all if I go the rest of my life and there's like one of my brothers from Trinity Pauling I never see. I hope that's not the case, but it's one of those things. And not even that long after I went to Trinity Pauling, the one thing I thought I would never do, I did. The worst bully that I ever knew in all my years of education, this person actually came out to me and friend requested me on Facebook. I make no mistake, I make no joke when I say this. I did not get 1 ounce of sleep that night. And I said this before, I'll say it again. It's been 10 years, well over that. And at this point, if he really truly is sorry, and at this point I'm positive that he is, then I can forgive him. It's just like old man McGucket said in Gravity Falls. I tried forgetting. Maybe I should start forgiving. So I have. That being said, there's a few other people I need to forgive and apologize to. But I have the rest of my life to do that. Just like I have the rest of my life to make these videos. And you guys are probably wondering, why are you wearing the Santa Claus hat? Well, we're in the month of December. Which, I have to say, day 700, December 1st, Christmas time, this is a great start off for another 100 days. It's going to be great. Hopefully. And don't get me wrong, there's been some hard times too. There was a little scare when one of my nephews was first born. And there was something I wanted to try and do, but I really wasn't successful at it. But that's okay. Life isn't perfect. I'm more than willing to say that, everyone can have, a bad day. But at the same time, I'm more than positive in saying that anyone can have a good day as well. And so, with a certain video coming up in a couple of weeks, I definitely hope everybody does have a good day. And as you guys all well know, actually, if it wasn't for the NFL Sunday picks, I'd be rocking the Lumberjack Santa. But you know what? I'll do both because it's my video. I can do whatever I want. I was doing a thumbs up earlier. So, without further ado, I wrote on I actually tried writing that opening dialogue on this thing. I ran out of room, so. But on here in my handwritten notebook, I have the picks for today. Let's see. The Titans and the Colts. You know what? Both teams have been nothing short of a whirlwind for me, but it's a divisional game. So, you know what? Why not? The Colts are at home. I'll pick the Colts. The 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. This is going to be one of the biggest games this year. Literally, Lamar Jackson, Jimmy Garoppolo, Hollywood Brown, George Kittle, this is what Sunday football is all about. That being said, if Lamar Jackson wins this game, he will run away with the MVP. If he can get through San Francisco's very, very, very good defense, he's got it. And with the Ravens at home, they do actually have a shot at it. Not a great shot because the 49ers are going to come after them. But it'll still be interesting to watch. So, I think I'll do... This is tough. The Ravens are at home. I'll do the Baltimore Ravens. The 49ers can afford to lose one game. I mean, they're going to be the number one seed going into the playoffs. That goes without saying. So, yeah, picking the Ravens. See, the Jets at the Bengals. Jets. I'll tell you what, it was a fluke that the Jets beat my Dallas. That's another thing I think. Again, not everything's perfect. My Cowboys are doing terrible this year. At least in comparison to what everybody else thought they would do. So, yeah, again, not everything's perfect, but that's okay. So, yeah, I'll pick the Jets over the Bengals. Instead of Jerks, it's Jets, Jets. How's that? Let's see. The Browns at the Steelers. Ooh. You know what? I think I'll give this one to the Browns. They're starting to come back a little bit. They can get a 500 record if they win today. I'll do the Browns. Why not? Well, this is going to be an easy one. Eagles and the Dolphins. Eagles. Fun fact, even though someone's going to make the whole thing squish the fish. Eagles eat fish. Dolphins are mammals, first of all. But, yeah. The Eagles got this game. They have it. They totally do. Let's see. Redskins and the Panthers. Panthers. The Panthers are at home. I expect Christian McCaffrey to have a wild game. So yeah, I'll pick the Panthers. Let's see. The Packers and the Giants. Packers. Aaron Rodgers is going to smoke the Giants. Sorry, Giants fans. That's just how it is. Let's see. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Jaguars. Let's see. Jameis Winston's a turnover machine, but the Jaguars have been virtually unknown. You know what? I'll pick Tampa. I will. So pound that rock. If you're a football fan, you'll get that reference. Rams at the Cardinals. Ooh. Kyler Murray's really starting to come along, and the Rams are struggling. So you know what? I'm a Kyler Murray fan. Go Cardinals. Go Cardinals. Pick the Cardinals. Raiders and the Chiefs. Ooh. You know what? As much as I want the Raiders to get the 6th seed, I would like to see that happen. They have a very tall order because they're going to Arrowhead. I gotta pick the Chiefs. Sorry, Raiders fans. Although, good news, whether I'm right or wrong, if the Raiders win, I am going to do the autumn win speech. So, look forward to that. And I'll be wearing this hat, too, because it'll happen tomorrow. Again, the month of December, I get to break out the Santa Claus hat. And I love this hat. I love this hat. I get to follow around all day. Okay, so, plus, again, the Raiders and Chiefs is a divisional game, as well as the Chargers and the Broncos. It's also a divisional matchup. See, the Chargers are going a mile high. I think the Chargers are going to knock out a win. They're going to knock out the Broncos. Because the Broncos' number's just about up, and yeah. And now we get to tonight's game. The Patriots and the Texans. Now, ordinarily I wouldn't pick the Patriots to win, but for some reason, Deshaun Watson just does a great job against the Patriots. And they're at home, so that gives them other advantage. It's a tough call, but you know what? I expect the Patriots to go 2-0 against Texas-related teams. So, yeah, the Patriots over the Texans. So my picks are the Colts, the Ravens, the Jets, the Browns, the Eagles, the Panthers, the Packers, the Buccaneers, the Cardinals, the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Patriots. So, yeah, those are all my picks. So, yeah. Oh, darn it. Hold on. Right here. Hold my spot. So, believe it or not, I have a relative in town, and every year I get one of these. It's an advent calendar. It's got chocolate in it. And, you know, it's funny. My relative would only give me and my brother one growing up, between the two of us. We had to share. And I hated that. So when we got older, we finally got our own, right? And right around the time I was in college, you know, I'm taking finals in December, but, you know, I have this. So I'm thinking, okay, you know what? Why don't I just save all the chocolates until after I'm done with finals? It was a nice treat for getting through finals. But then I thought, why don't I just wait until Christmas Eve and I can have all the chocolate at once? See? Patience, patience. So these next 24 days will be an exercise in patience, even though I've been doing it every year since, I don't know, probably 2012, so yeah. I'll save this for another day. So we're done for. Yeah. You know, I was actually kind of thinking, because every time I do the state of my being address, I always end with like a very significant quote that I've heard or I remember or anything like that. Well, unfortunately, I can't really think of one off the top of my head. With the exception of one. I may have used this in a previous State of My Being address, but here it is. It was from, actually, before I even go saying what this is, let me do my research, shall I? Maybe I should do my videos. Again, I want to be able to look at the camera. You guys want to be able to see me better. So, for the longest time, this is actually from a poem that I've never been able to figure out. But then, as life's gone on, I realize things are always constantly changing. So I can think of no better way to end it than with a certain poem by Robert Frost. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves to flower, but only so, for an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down to day, nothing gold can stay. I know it sounds dark, and I know that, it's probably not the most, and I know I've said that, I legitimately am feeling happy. But, I just wanted to share that one with you. Because that was one that was on my mind forever. And a better platform to share it with us. So, again, we're in December, holiday season, full swing. I just got 100 days seeing my brothers again, seeing good movies like Steven Universe the movie and Frozen 2. A new apartment. I just became an uncle. You're darn right, I'm feeling fantastic. And I hope everyone else does as well. Like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. Follow me on social media platforms, turn on those notifications on YouTube. I am beyond humbled that I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I am hopeful that we all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And I hope that this whole month of December brings you good tidings. Or, whatever holiday you set, whether it's Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or perhaps a Festivus for the rest of us. I hope it's all wonderful. I'm going to be saying that a lot in the coming weeks, so look forward to that. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear, according to his ear too. And I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.